here's the golden goose. If they put 4 across, I've never seen a high school coach anywhere do what I'm about to show you. Now, if you like this video, be sure to click the like button down below. If you have any questions or comments, just leave that down in the comments and let me know if there's any other videos that you'd like to see me do over the diamond press. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any videos. And in addition to subscribing, make sure you turn the notifications on for our channel so that you're notified immediately when we release a new video. You can just destroy people who think they can bring 4 people up and hit you with the long ball. You just make the adjustment like this, all right? They'll go 4 across. So a lot of times this will happen at the end of the game. Coach thinks, oh, I'm going to put everybody up there. Somebody's going to go deep, and we're going to get a layup out of it, or at least we'll get the ball in bounds a lot easier. And to that, I say, no, you won't, because here's the adjustment we're going to make. I'm going to do what is called jamming the 4 up top. So I'm simply going to play it almost like it was 3 up. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 in between, and now my 5's back here. I just eliminated the deep ball for the most part. As long as this guy's half alive paying attention, there's not going to be a deep ball coming out of here that he shouldn't be able to get. So they brought everybody up, and now they have no deep ball. So there's the first failure of their plan. That was going to work, but now it's not. Now, here's the next thing. So every one of these players is reading the eyes of the passer. Each one of these players in between isn't just standing there watching. They're moving back and forth, tracking the eyes of the inbounder, and they're stunting. They're stunting. They're going back and forth. So if the ball's over here, again, think about it. The further my man is from the ball, the further I am from my man. That is a long, hard pass to make from here all the way over there. Okay, so they're not going to be able to throw it just in bounds that easily. Now you may say, well, I can throw it in here real easily. Well, I'm going to be stunting here too. I'm going to be going back and forth, up in front a little bit. And, you know, they can't get the ball in bounds. Obviously, 4 against 3. But if they get the ball in bounds up here, they didn't go deep, did they? They got the ball and they still got 90 feet to go and will easily rotate back into all our traps. We're just right back into it. So now, again, one thing you can pretty much count on, the inbounder, they're going to stand there. They're not going to move. I don't ever see anybody run the baseline. And even the players that do, they take like 2 or 3 steps left or right, and that's the end. They don't really run the baseline and move the defense. So this guy, he's playing these 2 players. This middle player is playing those 2 players. That player is playing those 2 players. So if you want to look at it one way, the defender is playing 2 people. Or if you want to look at it another way, here for these players, we're double teaming them. We're double teaming those inside guys. We got 2 guys covering those inside players because, again, we're not just standing and looking. We're being active. We're stunting. We're reading eyes of the inbounders, seeing where they want to go. Now, here's the last adjustment I like to make on this. So you could stick the guy on the ball. You could stick him right on the ball. That's fine. Maybe you got some great big tall kid. Maybe that's great. But here's what I like to do. I like to take the inbounder, take him off about to 7 feet off the ball. So I actually move him somewhere about right in there. Now, look where we're at ball side. On the ball side, we have 3 against their 2. And that is going to be a very difficult pass to get past this guy and to get over there. Because, again, we're moving here. We're reading eyes, we're moving, and now the angle of the pass has to change tremendously because this guy's further off the ball. It's like reaction time, right? If he was clear up here, the ball goes by and boom, the ball's gone. But now I'm 7 feet off the ball. I can read the ball and react to where the ball goes and try to get a hand on that basketball. So we got this side of the floor flooded. We got 1, 2, 3, really 4 people on ball side against 2 inbounders. They can't go over the top. They're going to struggle to get it in with this player playing off like they are. And now they're going to have to look to run the baseline. This kid's actually going to have to move. So what are we going to do there? Well, obviously he's going to follow wherever he goes and stops. He's staying there. So let's say he gets over here. Now again, here, we're 7 feet off the ball. This player can rotate to the ball as well now. And so now we got the same thing. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 people against their 2. And very, very difficult passing angles to get that ball inbounded. All right, so now what happens if they get the ball inbounds? Well, we'll just make our rotations. So they have 4 people up here. And let's say they reverse the ball and they are able to sneak it in on us. But we'll move this kid down there because we're not going to let him catch it right next to us. So let's say he caught it down here. Okay, so now if they're running a good organized press break, they're going to have a ball side sideline. Somebody's going to have to get to the middle. Okay, so we'll move that player to the middle. They're going to have a deep diagonal. So we'll move this player to deep diagonal. The inbounder is going to be our reverse player. And then we have our ball side sideline right there. But look where he caught the ball. We're going to force him down really low. All right, so we had our player that was playing about 7 feet off. They're going to keep him out of the middle here. And then we had this player here. That's his quadrant. And remember from before, our player on defense that was in the middle is now ball side sideline. All right, and then our other defender over here is dropping and taking the middle. So we have the reverse to that player. That's their reverser. But here's our kid that would have been on the ball. Now he's on top of this, keeping him out of the middle. And then this player will be trapping here. So if he can force him over here, that will be our trap set right there. And then we have our ball side sideline. If that player floated down a little bit, we'll be there. And then our 5, again, plays somewhere where they could steal any deep pass. So if they can get it in, we still just go into our rotations. Our middle guy is always going to be ball side sideline. Our 2 players that were jamming on the outsides are still playing their quadrant of the floor, just like we were when it was 1 up, 2 up, 3 up.